I bet you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Awesome. Listen, welcome to the All the Way Live podcast. I'm your host, Carl Washington. You're listening to or watching the All the Way Live podcast. I see Candy Red back there. This is the All the Way Live podcast. I am your host. It is Friday night. We call this Friday Night Live. It's an awesome show that we do for you every night. So we want you to come on here and do what you can. I'm not by myself, by the way. I do have another host on here, and that is Candy Red. She's coming on here in a few seconds. Just really want to give you guys time to get on. I'm already getting comments from people, so I'm making sure that everybody can hear me, everybody can see me. Again, this is Friday Night Live, All the Way Live podcast. We got a really special show for you. I am not kidding. So I'm giving y'all time to get on here because this one you don't want to miss. Now, I'm gonna bring on my co-host. Well, I was, but she's gone. I'll wait till she get back on. I'm trying to bring on my co-host Candy Red. She's gonna get on here and tell us about some things about our show. And then I'll introduce to you guys who we got coming, which is a person I know, fantastic. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So I'm giving y'all plenty of time. I know we starting good, but I'm giving y'all plenty of time to get on the show. Now I see already in the comments, people are putting in BBW for the giveaway. That was the last show. So the giveaway this show is even bigger. Okay? So I'm going to tell you what that is in a few minutes. I'm going to tell you what that is. So make sure you guys sign on and go on and subscribe to us and leave some comments in there. Once I tell you what it is, I'll pop it up on the screen. This is our 11th show. We've had some incredible guests on our show. And so I'm going to get started. Right now, I'm by myself. I don't see my co-host. He ain't on here yet. He's probably having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. The devil's not going to get in any part of this. So we're going to do what we're trying to do. So let me just start out by saying I'm Carl. This is the All the Way Live podcast, and we have our host on here, Candy Red. She's my co-host. Now you can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, on YouTube. Make sure you go on YouTube and hit the subscribe button. We are looking for more subscribers. We have a lot of people that are subscribing now. So make sure you go in there and please hit us up on YouTube, subscribe, go on Facebook, like us on Facebook. We do have an Instagram account. Not a lot of videos on there of things about what we're doing, but as we get out, we're going to start sharing with you guys what we do and how we do it. I want to talk about our giveaway real quick. Every show, once we get to 100 subscribers, we are going to give away a camcorder, a digital camcorder. We're going to pick from those 100. That's what it's going to look like. It's a digital, high definition digital camcorder. So once we get to 100 subscribers, so make sure, whatever you do, you go onto our YouTube channel and subscribe, because that's important. Trust me, you want to win. You want to win this stuff. It's amazing. And so I got one or two that we're giving away, but tonight, and only tonight, now this is with some conditions, right? I got to have at least, now tell your friends about it, tell your brothers, your uncles, your cousins, or whatever. I want to have at least 10 people in this drawing, because tonight I'm giving away a tablet. Tonight, the thing about our show is we will love you to come on and support our show, but we do giveaways, and we're real fortunate, some of us, to be able to do this, and so I think it's something that I can do hands down, and so I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance. So make sure you come on and go in the giveaway, and all you got to leave in the comments is the word tablet. That's it. You leave the word tablet in, and we will give. You'll be in the drawing that's going to be live and on camera tonight. So make sure you guys get in there and get involved with our giveaway. It's huge. Our giveaways are huge every Friday night. This is why we call it Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live. We come on every Friday night about 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's 8:30 Central Standard Time. But tonight, let me show you who's coming. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to read just a little bit some of her bio. Tonight we got Ehmandah Ramsey that's coming on tonight. My host is on there. Let me see. Oh, there she is. I knew she'd be on there sooner or later. That's Candy Red. Candy Red is the host. Candy Red, say hi.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody have a wonderful Friday and a blessed Friday. I'm having a little technical difficulties today, but that's okay. I'm here.
So I'm going to read a little bit of her bio. Who we got coming on tonight? Everybody want to know, right? It is Ehmandah Ramsey. Now, doesn't that sound like it almost sounds like a biblical name, Ehmandah Ramsey. It's like, whoa, what's going on? Where you find her at? I didn't find her. She found me, actually. Anyway, I'll tell you how this works. So Ehmandah Ramsey, she is your number one, okay? Your number one purpose pusher, okay? She's a dynamic, inspiring individual with over 15 years of experience in the spiritual care and life guidance as a motivational speaker, okay? She shares her personal journey or triumph over domestic violence and single motherhood to inspire others to overcome adversity and tap into their inner strength. She is the founder of She Story. Yeah, check this out. I wouldn't check this out. It's pretty crazy. And a transformative platform empowering women to embrace the power and find their voice. But I'm going to tell you something else that's not in the bio. Okay, she's a phenomenal gospel vocalist, and she might do a little something for you tonight. So you want to stay tuned to what we got going on. But first, I'm going to have Candy real quick again. Just go over with them how to find us and how to get on any of our platforms. Real quick, I'll let her do that for you guys right now. Candy, you're on.
So to get on our account, you can go to Facebook, All the Way Live Podcast, as well as our Instagram and also our YouTube channel. And sure, Carl will present it. You can get all the information there as well. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. And we got so much great things going on. We are giving away a prize today. So Carl will introduce what we'll be giving away today. So I'm so excited to have Ehmandah. Y'all get to know her, who she's about, what she's about, and as well as just having a good time with us today. So basically, as well, I'll just kind of give a little history about us. If you don't know anything about us, we started as a radio station, and now we're at a podcast. So we're excited, and we're learning the ropes through podcasts, which is a little bit different from the radio, but that's okay. So we do things live, and so we make a mistake.
Awesome. I think she probably froze up just a little bit for a hot second. So I'm back. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't want y'all to wait anymore. I'm going to introduce y'all. I'm going to bring on now, without further ado, my friend, Ehmandah Ramsey.
Hey.
What's going on?
What's going on, Carl? How you doing?
I'm good. She's on. Well, you're on the All the Way Live.
Candy.
Hi,
And
Amanda.
we are live. This is
Yes,
live.
yes,
Look, I'm gonna show. Let me dial back a little bit. Look. Everything you see is live. This is happening right now.
yes,
This
it
is for
is.
real, right? The only thing that's fake is my background. That's it. But
And
other
this
than that,
plant right here.
and that plant, man, that thing look real, doesn't it?
Everything behind me is
I
real.
give me one of those, man. So, man, I know you gotta look. We know, I know you do a lot of stuff. All right. So I'm gonna try to dive right into this because we ain't nothing but an hour show, right? At least we try to keep it out. But I have a tendency to talk too much. I don't want to do that. That's your turn. So one of the first questions that we got, I didn't know this because I had a friend of mine, my cousin, actually helped me with some of the questionnaires on this, and
Okay.
one of the first questions was, "How did you come up with your name?" Let me put in the banner
Okay.
your I'll put your website here in the banner. Uh, we want to know, how did you come up with that name? Because I thought I was spelling it wrong, and I don't know if I've been doing that all these years. But
Well,
I thought it was an A, but it went to an E. It
you
took an E.
you are correct.
Also,
So little secret. When I first started doing music back in, I believe 1994, no, about 97, 96, 97. I got with one of my producers and we were working on the album cover and working on music. And I was like, I love my name. My sister Gwen named me. It means worthy to
what?
be loved. Yes. But I was like, I want to do something different with it. And he's like, well, all right, well, let's change it. And so we changed it, and it's been history ever since.
Now that's pretty cool. And I know you're a preacher's kid. And,
Yes.
got married. You married a minister,
Yep.
right? From the church, and I don't want to, well, bring this in lightly, but that didn't turn out too well.
No.
I know your daughter, Ashanti, and she used to call me dad. Believe it or not,
Yeah.
she used to call me dad. But I know Ashanti is. Yeah, but you told me earlier off camera that she's been grown up and some things are happening great with her. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But tell us, uh, what being a child prodigy, known for singing and playing the piano. I know that's what you started up. You grew up doing this stuff, right? Uh,
Hmm.
when did the transition happen? Right, becoming like a speaker and a life coach. 'Cause you go on your website, who it ain't got nothing to do with gospel. I mean, I'm sure that God's in there, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on.
He intertwined. He all intertwined and all that.
All of it is there.
Um, wow. How did I make the transition? Well, my dad was pastor of the church, rest in peace. But he saw the gift in me. I think when I started singing and allowing God to really use me fully in my gift, I started speaking in between my singing sometime and really ministering to people. And I think that was the beginning of me stepping out of singing into speaking. And so my dad recognized it, and he's like, you need to be licensed to be a minister. And I was like, okay, I don't know about that. But that's what he saw. And of course, God gives parents discernment, and he gives them insight on, things regarding their children. And so that's what happened with me. And so when I started working at a residential treatment facility for boys, I was in the administrative office. And then the CEO had recommended me for the chaplain position.
Wow.
And this was like right before my dad died. He's like, you would be great. I introduced him to my dad. My dad came up to the facility, and probably like in a few months, um, after my dad died, I transitioned into being the chaplain. So that was kind of like the beginning of God showing me that
Mhm.
yes, you are gifted to sing, and yes, this is what I've called you to do, but I've called you to do more. And that's kind of
Wow.
where that started for me.
That's amazing. Kenny, you got any questions you want to ask me?
So yes, so I mean, I think I missed this part. I don't know if you told everybody where you're from and
Oh,
a little bit of background about you personally.
sure. I was born by the river.
All
You
No,
see
right,
that? See? I
I
told
wasn't
y'all.
born by the river.
I
that's okay.
told y'all.
I
Boy,
wasn't born by the river.
woo.
I am originally from San Dimas, California, but for those that live in other states, you can just put it in the LA pot.
Yeah.
Southern California. Born and raised, and my parents are from the South. And yeah, I'm a Cali girl, 100%.
Really.
She
Yes,
ain't
I've
gonna
never
never.
been to California. I'm gonna try to go maybe next
She been
year.
saying that for
You
years.
should.
She been saying that for years. She ain't coming. She ain't coming home.
I am. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna
She been
surprise you
saying
one
that.
day.
She been saying that for
I
years.
Yes, I am from California, but thankful to the Lord that I've been traveling and going different places to teach and speak. So, yeah, I'm enjoying all of the Americas.
That's awesome. Look, we have a lot of we have a lot of questions to ask
Definitely.
pertaining to all that stuff you do, and I mean, I know you. I mean, I know you can sing. Ain't no secret, right? Listen.
Yeah,
You
he's been
are,
bragging.
in my opinion, the modern day
Oh,
Mahalia Jackson.
wow. I am honored. Wow.
You are modern day Mahalia Jackson, in my opinion,
Yes,
because
he's been bragging. And
ain't
just a
no
little part, little snippet you gave me. Oh Lord, she gonna blow. She can
now.
sing.
Wait, now you gonna sing something? Are you gonna do
Not sing,
a little,
sing.
something, something? I give you the floor just before we come back
Hmm.
with all these questions. I mean, my cousin said she heard the song called "Relax Your Mind, Just Unwind."
Oh yeah, that's one of our second
Yeah,
albums. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And so, where where can people get like? Are you like on like? I mean, I know
Spotify,
you. Yes,
Apple
on
Music.
Spotify. Okay, that's all.
Spotify,
Y'all
Apple
got that?
Music, Amazon Music. I also sang with this band called Rebirth out of Calvary
Oh,
Chapel,
okay.
Golden Springs with Royal Reese. I was lead singer for that band, and so we have an album that's available as well. Yeah.
Now I can go on YouTube somewhere
Yep.
and find that. That's pretty crazy. I want to bring up Kenny. I'm going to bring up a website. Well, before we do that, because that's gonna be the second part. Right? She does a lot. Let me look.
We don't
Amanda,
even know where to start at.
no, she do a lot of stuff. But I want. Number one, I want to give people time enough to come on here so they can check this out. I got people already in the comments. They're saying some really good things. Uh, uh, and so they say, what part of the South are your parents from? You
Oh,
know,
sure. Little Rock, Arkansas. My mama.
Oh, Arkansas.
I was just down there. We went to Broken Bow, but
Oh,
I had to
really?
fly to Texarkana. I mean, it was a whole trip. I talked about all that last show. Uh, but yeah, Little Rock, Arkansas. I mean, we were in Texarkana, which is kind of
Wow.
close, right? But I didn't know you
Texarkana.
was from there. That's deep, deep down in the country.
Yeah, my mom's from there. My dad was from Tyler, Texas.
Oh, Tyler. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't that where everybody go to school at? Ken, ain't all the Hershey people that go to Tyler, Texas? I think all the Hershey people went to Tyler, Texas. Yeah,
No.
and I think I got some.
Not that I know of.
I think I got some of my people know about Tyler, Texas, which is pretty crazy.
Mhm.
I didn't know that myself. I've been knowing you for what, 30, 40 years? How long it been?
Don't tell
Damn,
it all.
not
Hello.
that
I
long?
know it.
Man.
Ah.
Well, now, that's crazy. I know, and who's your favorite gospel artist? It better be
Favorite.
Mahalia Jackson. Anyway, I'm just saying.
He gonna tell me who my
He gonna
favorite artist
right,
is.
right. He gonna tell you who your favorite artist.
I don't know. I don't have a favorite. But I do love the gospel version of Al Green though,
Oh, okay.
Mm.
because you can feel his soul.
Mm-hmm.
Al Green was good.
Yes.
He was good.
Yes. You can feel
He
his
only
soul.
won an Oscar
Mhm.
after he sung gospel songs.
Yeah. Yeah, he's amazing.
I know. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Well, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some time to get ready
Okay.
because I'm gonna come back.
All
Right?
right.
Well, I won't tell the people about the. I'm gonna tell the people, try to get some people on here and tell the people about what we're giving away today. And when
Okay.
you come back, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be the voice of Amanda Ramsey. She's gonna do a little. I don't know how long it's gonna be. She's gonna do a little something. Then we're gonna come back and ask a few more questions. But guys, we have an incredible guest on here. I need you guys to come on and check her out. It's Amanda Ramsey for the first time on All the Way Live podcast. This is live. Now, I do need to tell you this is recorded. But Amanda, don't go nowhere. We'll see you in a minute. And
Okay.
then we're going to let you come back and do something. You'll have the full stage and do your thing just a little bit. You know, I mean, you could get happy, but that's okay. That's what we do. That's what we do. All the
All
way
right.
live podcast. We'll be right back with Amanda Ramsey. So Candy, we got these rest of these questions that we got to ask, but we're gonna give a little bit of chance to get ready before we come back. But I want to tell you guys real quick, Candy, you can tell them what we got to give away tonight.
Well, you said a tablet, but you know, I'm looking at what everybody's saying, what they want. They're ready to hear her. Amanda, I hear. Let me see. Shannon Love McKinley went to college there.
Yeah, those are
Earl
my
Campbell's
questions.
also there. Oh yeah, Earl Campbell's also there.
You
I
can
have
always
Margie.
you can always put these up. Y'all can see the comments that we getting from
Yeah.
it's awesome.
And we got
Awesome
Little
comments.
Little Rock. The Mark said I traveled to for business there, and they have some good food. I bet you they do.
That's the word you got to put up to win this tablet. So make sure you guys get in here and check things out because this is all the way live. And you know, a lot of people are here, and some of these people I
Jacqueline
don't
said she
even
really
know.
hear it too.
Some of these people I don't even know. But listen, here's the thing: we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this thing live, and this is what we're giving away tonight. And all you have to do in this giveaway, all you have to do is put in the chat. Put in the chat. Let me find it here. This is all you got to do to win this drawing is put in the chat tablet. Look how big it. I even left the paper on there to let you know that it's brand new. I can't even put it in the
I
whole
didn't
screen. It's so
say
big. I can't even put it in the whole screen. It's so big.
that.
Top of the line, all right? But you can still get the internet, right? You can still play some games on it, right? But it's brand new. I'm not gonna even take it out the box. I ain't gonna even tell you who it's made by because everybody gonna want to know who it's made by. But listen, if you want to win this, right? If you want to win this tablet, all you have to do is put in the comments tablet, and we're gonna do the drawing on this tablet tonight.
And make
Tonight.
sure y'all subscribe, please. We need y'all subscribe. If you haven't already,
Yeah,
please
we're gonna do the
subscribe.
drawing. I'm gonna stop putting my dirty prints and I'm gonna put it in the box. I'm putting all my hand prints on it. I'm gonna set it up there right there. Okay, good.
And
So
I'm sure someone need
I'll
that,
show
especially
y'all.
for their daughter or
I'll show y'all
granddaughter, grandson
yeah.
or son or.
Now, Candy, tell them what's gonna happen when we get to the 100th subscriber.
Okay, here we
To the
go.
100th.
Vanna, Candy, ready? We're
To the
here.
100 subscribers.
You'll win this digital black handheld camera.
High
So
definition.
high definition TV. I mean, not TV. That'd be nice if we can give away TV. So hey, we never
High
know.
definition. You know,
But camera.
it's amazing. So all you got to do is subscribe, and just go to our YouTube channel. You'll see the little subscribe button there. All you got to do is go there and click on that little subscribe button. Again, you will be able. When you become the 100 subscriber, you'll be able to win that camera. Right? We ain't gonna do that though until we get
Did we get
100
one?
subscribers. Now, a lot of people want this tablet, so I'm telling you now, if you this is real. If you want to win this tablet, make sure you go to our comments and put in the word tablet.
Can I put tablet in there myself?
No, you're not.
Darn
She always trying to win her own stuff, so I don't know how that works. Anyway,
I tried, y'all.
Without further ado,
I'm sure someone wants it
without
or
further
need
ado,
it.
I'm going to bring in with you Amanda. She's going to do a little performance for me, and then we're going to have a little more questions. But I'm gonna stop all my talking so you guys can listen to Amanda Ramsey. She got
I'm back.
good stage.
I am back. I don't have any music, but just want to sing a little bit tonight for you guys. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy is rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Don't you cry. Yeah.
Woo! Man.
She's just warming up.
Y'all, I told
Okay,
y'all.
I'm ready for some more.
I told y'all. We got to do a show just with her all ourselves.
I know.
Man. Mahalia, guys, you just heard Mahalia Jackson 2.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
new
Mahalia Jackson too.
Mahalia Jackson 2. Oh my God, it was awesome. That was a
Thank you.
fantastic rendition. Yeah, I love that song. So a lot of people, I know a lot of people who sung that song, Summertime. What's her name? Who sung that song? What's her name?
Yikes. Not Billie Holiday.
Yeah.
The new girl.
Ooh, don't give me the line.
That new girl. Kenny, you know who's that new girl?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Yeah, her and
Mhm.
yeah,
And
that's a
somebody
great.
else too.
Yeah, the girl that was on American Idol.
Oh, Fantasia?
Yeah,
Fantasia. Oh,
she sung that on American Idol.
okay. Oh, she sure did. God, wait, that been some years. She sure did.
Great song. That was beautiful rendition, man. That was awesome. You
Definitely.
guys,
I'm ready for some more. I think we need
just
just.
get no phone now. I mean, look, I ain't got no money. I can't pay this person. Okay? But some people
Nina
are
Simone.
Nina Simone song, she said.
Yeah.
So people are commenting on it. Okay, you got some people that are saying that
Thank you,
very
guys.
nice. We got a lot of comments. It was awesome. Oh, let me do my little applaud thing. I didn't even get that in there. I should have got that in there. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard Amanda Ramsey. That was awesome. I'll do a little applaud.
Thank you.
Obviously, you can't hear it because I ain't got it turned up.
I know.
I'm telling you, we still new at this, man.
There we go.
A lot of people on here. But Amanda, we're gonna listen. I kind of put in all the pointers and everything. I want to ask you just a few more
Sure.
little questions about some things that you're doing because look, this is deep. This is way. Look, I told y'all she could sing. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Fine. No,
And I wouldn't lie. Okay.
No,
But
you
she
right.
does way more than just now. You like hip hop, right?
I love hip hop.
Now, do you have a favorite hip hop artist?
Ah,
Tupac.
it was Jay-Z.
Okay.
Jay-Z has
Lyrically,
songs. Now. He has a lot
he's
of
out there, but lyrically, he's dope. Tupac, of course, from California. Um, yeah, those are probably like my two.
Tupac
Yeah.
is the man.
So, kind of tell us what is the she story?
Yeah, well, Carl,
That's the
and if
other
anybody at home or wherever you are, if you grew up in church, you grew up with testimony service like from
Oh yeah.
years ago.
Oh yeah.
And with my dad being a pastor and me not wanting to be there, I had to be there against my will as a child.
He was on drugs just like us. We all
Right.
drugs for sure.
Like my dad's like, we're gonna go, and if nobody show up, we're gonna sing a song, we're gonna pray, and we're gonna go home. We'll be there. I'm like, okay. But every first Sunday, in our church, in a lot of Baptist churches around the countries, back in like the 80s, late 80s, early 90s,
Mm-hmm.
they would have testimony service. And you know, you would see a elderly woman or one of the deacons jump up, and I remember
Mm-hmm.
Sister Taylor, somebody would stand up and say, woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus, woke up this morning with my mind, you know, hallelujah, hallelujah,
See that?
hallelujah, giving honor to God who
Yes.
is the head of my life, to the pastor, to the ministers, and everyone that's in the audience, and sinners, if there be any. And this person will begin to tell how God has brought them through some things, right? How they've had some challenges and how God has delivered them. And I didn't understand the magnitude and the power of storytelling at that age because I didn't want to be there. But as years progressed, I was like, wow, you know, there's power in telling your story. Even from
Mm-hmm.
us as African Americans, historically, that's what we've done. If you know any history about Africa, especially West Africa, you know about the griot. The griot was a person that would go and travel and tell stories and sing songs and do different things. And so it's in our DNA. It's in our culture. It's who we are. Was what we do. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so God had put it on my mind probably about in 2017. You know, I want you to do this thing for women, provide them a safe, sacred platform for them to share their story. Now, I don't know what it was. And when I first started, I based it all on my life, being a single mom, being a woman that has gone through domestic violence, being an entrepreneur. And those are the first three stories that I told. And through the first three storytelling nights, I finally got us like, aha, it's she stories. Okay, this is a place where women can find their truth. They can use their voice and find their power. And I tell you, it's been such an amazing journey. I've done one for men as well that has been life changing for men.
Wow.
I've had
True
kids share
story?
their stories in the community, but we've told 200 plus stories. And at the storytelling nights, we have a few women share their stories, and then we have a therapist that comes up at the end of the storytelling night, offering resources and tools and helping people deal with the triggers that they may experience during the storytelling night. And so it's been a beautiful journey since 2017. We've launched chapters in different cities and one in Arizona, and we're hoping to grow even more, connecting with women that are leaders in their community that want to provide the same platform of storytelling to bring freedom to the voices that have been silenced. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, you explained how you came up with this she story. That's a wonderful story. Definitely, everybody should check her out. We'll give you all the information later in the show. But
I mean,
so,
she's
what
an
is some spiritual
inspirational.
care and soul care?
Spiritual care and soul care. Um, I had an opportunity to bring a message at church maybe about 5 years ago about soul care. And it was really based on my own personal experiences that I've gone through in life, especially with one of my friends. And, you know, as you guys know, I was in a domestic violent relationship. Years later, I met this guy, came to church, you know, turned out that somebody was trying to hook us up, but we just became friends. And I remember us hanging out with each other. And there's a couple times that, you know, I invited him to something and he didn't show up. And I was so mad and so upset at him. And once again, God, the Holy Spirit said to me, there are some areas in your life that are not healed. You have residue from your husband, from your ex husband, from your divorce that you have not healed from.
Mm.
And so I went on my own journey of healing my soul. And really quick, your soul is made up of your mind, your will, and your emotions. So things that you've experienced in life that you have not healed from will program your soul. So if you've gone through some things and you haven't healed from them, you will respond and react from a hurt place.
Wow.
I started teaching it. Other people started inviting me to speak about it and to teach about it. And so it's just been a journey to be able to help people to identify what is the root of your pain. Why are you upset? Why are you lashing out at people? Because it came from somewhere. It's just, you know how
Yeah.
back in the day you'd be like, oh yeah, that's just auntie so and so. She just got an attitude. That's the way she is. No,
No, there's a
have to
reason
be
for that.
auntie so and so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah.
maybe she didn't talk about it because in our culture, you know, the older people in our history, they don't talk about what they've been through. So maybe auntie so and so went through something and she ain't just been healed from it. So that's what
Mhm.
soul care is all about, helping you identify the root of your pain and getting you on the journey of healing. That be a pastor, that be a faith leader, that be a life coach, or that be a therapist. Therapy is
Wow.
necessary. Okay. If you
That's
need
what
it,
that saying.
go it.
That's what that saying. Hurt people. Hurt people.
Hmm.
That's where that
Yeah.
comes from.
And
Hmm.
I think as a community, as a Black community, we really, I mean, we really need to deep down and find the root cause, and so we can heal and go forward. Because if we keep latching onto that, that's going to continue to whatever life present to us. We're going to continue to hang that on with whatever destination we're planning on going, whatever we're going. So we definitely need, at least, like you said, healing, and we
Yeah.
need to definitely um, take that time before we dash into a relationship, whatever relationship it is.
Whatever it may be. I mean, because think about it. There are some things that you have experienced that still hurt you that may happen 3 years ago, and that person forgot about it and they're living their best life while you're stuck
Mm-hmm.
in this place. And that can even go all the way down to mindset, and it can all the way go down to your relationship with money.
Hmm.
Think about it. So when I say I'm a well-being coach, I'm talking about the thing that gives you fulfillment, the thing that makes you happy, but there's a well-being wheel, and finances is a part of that. So if you grew up in a situation where you weren't taught about money and money is bad or you shouldn't do this, then you develop those stories and you live by the narrative that has been told to you by somebody else.
Mm.
So that's what's you got to do unpacking. Why do I feel this way? Why do I not want to achieve my goals? Did they say, "Oh, you're going to be just like your dad. You'll never be anything." So that will keep
Hmm.
you stuck in a job that you should be promoted to another career or even starting your
Right.
own business, but
Right.
because you heard that over and over and over
Over.
and over and over and again, you're going to stay there.
That's
You're going to stay
crazy.
there. So healing it's a choice, but if you want to move forward in your life and be who you're supposed to be, your purpose, be fulfilled, you got to do the work.
Gotta do the work.
Got to do
Definitely.
the work. Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
a,
yeah.
now. I know you work with a lot of, like you said. You mentioned you work with a lot of girls. Uh, you know that was less unfortunate or whatever the case that may be. And you do that spiritual care and the soul care, but you do this at a facility.
Hmm. I was doing it at a facility for about almost 8 years, residential treatment facility for boys. So
Wow.
I was providing spiritual care and life guidance for the direct care staff, for the
Hmm.
boys, and also for the executive team,
Hmm.
all the directors, the CEO, the CFO. So I was the spiritual advisor for the entire campus for the company.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um, so, is there any other instruments you play besides the piano, or just?
Well, I try to play the organ, but I just can't get them foot pedals together. Like that ain't working for me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't
Now
do that.
I'm telling
But
you
I
when
do
she
play ukulele though.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Okay,
now I'm gonna
great.
tell you when she on that piano, she doing her thing. Huh? We used to get up and run around in the church because she was so good. It was like, okay, everybody like, what's going on over there? Is they having church or they, people are lined up outside like, can we go? Yeah, come on. But it was awesome. She's Amanda can really, she could really bring the
Mhm.
spiritual, the vibe, the gospel, it was amazing. And you just don't find that, especially in California, right? I'm from Texas, the Southern Baptist Church, right?
Yeah.
And it's all over the place out there. You got people that they can sing the phone book. I mean, and Amanda is one of them in California, so it's very,
Thank you.
very rare. Now, I got a few more questions, You talked about adversity and fears. What are the ways to get through those adversity and fears? I mean, I'm looking at their website. It's got so much stuff. Guys, do me a favor.
Mm.
We're not gonna get all of this in the hour show because I've been checking out. You probably seen me looking up, right? I'm looking up at the screen. I'm checking out the website. She got so much going on in this website. It's amazing. She talks about all these things. Uh, and there's ways that you can get in contact with. She can help you if you're running into these types of issues. But identifying fear,
Mhm.
creating an action plan, and accountability partner. She does all of that. Can you expound on that a little bit?
Yeah, fear will hold you back from life. It will. It
Pretty
will
much.
hold you
It
back
will.
from achieving goals. It will hold you back from pursuing a relationship. It will hold you back from starting a business. And so, what I always say, I was just having a conversation with somebody last night. Is like you have to identify what are you afraid of. What is it
Failure.
you're afraid of? Yeah,
Some people.
right. And so when you think of failure, right?
Mhm.
And we talk, and when you think about confidence, right? When people think about confidence, you have self belief and you have self confidence. So confidence is based on your abilities, your talents, the things that you do. Self belief is how you feel about yourself. So if you're dealing with failure, and you've gone through some things and it didn't work out. And this is one of the reasons why I speak about this because I had a business. I had a co-working space in
Mm,
Claremont, right? I had one in
mm,
Upland. Then we moved to
mm-hmm.
Claremont and I was there, had a big space, and I really like dug my roots into the city of Claremont that I love so much. But then the pandemic came
Yeah.
and then I had to shut down.
Oh,
And that's
wow.
something it affects
And
people so many ways.
that that right there just took the wind out of my sail when it comes to me being an achiever. And so I dealt with my pain and stuff, but then I still felt like I was held back because I had the
Mm-hmm.
fear of failing.
Mm,
Here I am, this person that everybody sees like you're killing your goals, you're starting businesses, you're doing this, but now I'm feeling stuck because I'm focusing on what I consider my failure or my loss. So that's what we tend to do is we are focusing on the
Mhm.
thing that didn't go right
right.
when we need to focus on the things that went right.
It went
You
right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? Right? Let's
Yes.
focus on the wins. Like, dang
Yeah.
girl, you did that. You should
Yeah.
be proud of yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe the dream is still there, but you just gotta like just make a few tweaks in the dream. You can still
That's
achieve
right.
it. So don't if you have fear of stepping out and doing some things, identify where that fear is coming from and then ask yourself, is it fact or is it fiction? Is it true or is it false?
Right.
Are there small stories that I've made up in my head? Once you have figured that out, then you need to push yourself to achieve that thing and make small goals, smart goals. Celebrate your wins, come out of the comfort zone, push yourself a little bit, have some
Awesome.
accountability and some support. And if it's deeper than that, go see a therapist, make that call.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I told y'all
Definitely.
she got some good. I'm telling you, like I said, you get a moment, spend some time checking out her website. Now, there's a question there I want to ask you. And I don't want, like I said, she's doing a lot of things. Okay.
What do you don't do? No.
I don't think I, I
That's a
don't think I
question.
can cover all this. I don't think I can cover all this in an hour show. So, guys, this is a major show with Amanda Ramsey, who is she talked about she stories, she talked about all the healing things that she can do. But now you on the board of directors
Mhm.
of this place called the House of Ruth.
Yes. Yes.
Can you elaborate on that just a little bit?
Sure. Well, I am on the board of directors for the House of Ruth. I'm the vice president. I sit on a couple other boards as well. But House of Ruth, I had a storytelling night
Mm,
about domestic violence, and I invited them to come, and they had a resource table. And that was back in like 2018, twenty
mm,
nineteen.
mm,
Now, because I went through domestic violence, mine was a little different. So I really didn't think I went through a domestic violent relationship. until they came and did a presentation.
Mm.
And because I didn't have the black eye or the broken ribs, I'm like, nah, I didn't, that wasn't domestic violence until they said verbal abuse. I'm like,
Mhm.
financial abuse. Oh, okay. All
Mm.
right. Emotional abuse. Yeah, that's me. I am a victim of domestic violence. And that blew my mind because I didn't think that that was me. And so from there, I've kept a relationship with them. And then they reached out to me and they're like, hey, you know what? You'll be great to be on our board because we need somebody on our board that has been through domestic violence that can represent the women and the children and the families that we serve. And that's how that happened.
The House of Ruth.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, she does so much. I only knew her as a gospel singer. Okay. Because Amanda would, I'm telling y'all now, look, I don't know if she's still in the game, but you need somebody to come and lift up the party and do some singing for a wedding, whatever. Look, I put her thing, there it is right there, AmandaRamsey.com. I'm sure, for a small fee, she'll come do something
A swap.
for you.
How much is it for one rib? That just
Yeah. One,
just one rib.
just give me one note. She'll go. Ken, you got a few more questions?
Yeah. So, do you have any other resources that we might provide for our subscribers?
Sure. So you have the House of Ruth, and I can send that over to you guys. But then there's NAMI. You can
Mm,
look them up for a hotline for anybody that has experienced mental health challenges or family members. They're a great resource. There's also the suicide hotline. They do have texting available for anybody
mhm,
that doesn't feel comfortable with calling anyone and you just want to
mhm.
text somebody. You can do that as well. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is there anything that you haven't done that you want to do? I feel like that.
Well, I listen. I come from a family, a dad that always instilled purpose in us, right? And he pushed us. He's like, "Hey, whatever you want to do, you do it. You go out there and do it and achieve it." So it may not be, on the level that everybody else, may think it should be, but I'm going to do what I want to do.
Absolutely. Now I'm
Because
gonna tell
I
you.
I don't want to have the woulda, coulda, shouldas when I'm
Exactly.
90 years old. You know what I mean? Or
Uh,
have, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I wish I would have did that when I
Yeah.
had time when I was younger. Do it
Yeah.
now.
Do it now. Now I'm gonna tell you. See, because I know. See, so okay. Let me just be real. So I was in church,
Hmm.
and her dad was my pastor. Obviously she was at the piano doing her thing, right? And I got real close to her dad. We were really close. We spent time, we golfed together, all that, and all those other pastors. He's kind of the one who kind of got me on the straight and narrow with being a spiritual man that I am, right? And I never told her, but I told other people, but her dad reminded me of my dad.
Wow.
They look the same. They
Wow.
got the same. They had the same demeanor, right?
Wow.
And so this is live, so everybody who had never knew that they know now. But he was an extraordinary man, and
He
I
was.
spent as much as time as I could with him and all of his pastor friends. Matter of fact, I used to go to the meetings every Saturday. I was the youngest one there,
Yeah.
but they had so much wisdom. That's where she's getting that from. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's amazing. Listen, this is All the Way Live podcast. Amanda's do a lot of stuff. You got to go check out her website at amandaramsey.com. It's right there on your screen. Make sure you check it out. She's amazing. Candy, any more questions? We want to now.
I just want to
Wait a
know if
minute.
she would do one more song.
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing because you got a lot of people. You got a lot of people want to come on and they want to say, "Can she sing something?" I'm like, well, I don't want to put her on the spot, because y'all ain't send me no money. I ain't got no money to pay her. So,
Oh man.
I was just giving y'all a taste, right? Just a taste, because I I heard. Matter of fact, that you have some songs on like LP. I mean, you have
Yeah,
some
those are some older songs. I don't have anything live. I think on my music Instagram, I have some live stuff on there.
mhm.
But my music family is like, come on, you gotta do an album. You gotta come back. So
Look,
Definitely.
they requesting songs.
I need
No.
thee. Okay, let's see. Hmm. I need thee, oh, I need thee
Woo!
every hour. I need thee. Oh, bless me now, Savior. I come to Lord, I come to thee.
See that?
Thank you.
Woo!
Woo!
Free. See that? Hold on, I'm always late with
Like
my
I'm in
applause.
church. Yeah.
I'm always late.
Thank
I'm always,
you.
oh, but I gotta get my applause going on that one. That was just awesome. That was awesome. I'm working on that, guys. I'm working on that applause thing. That was just awesome. And the people, yeah, the people are loving it. People are loving it. I have a lot of friends who are in church, who are ministers, who are deacons. Uh, Maybe y'all don't know I'm a deacon myself, but gospel music, gospel music. I'm telling you, is the that's it. All that music is good, but when somebody can sing like her, like a bird, with that gospel music, it
Mhm.
touches you in the right way, and it's amazing. Gives you the right feeling. All the stuff that she do, like she said, it's all intertwined. Gospel
Mhm.
music and all this healing and people, the
Mhm.
website and all this. Like if you had one last thing to say, because we're where we at, we got about 6 minutes, right? A little bit under that. Famous quote. If you was to give and leave us with something positive, a quote, what
Hmm.
would you leave the subscribers in the audience with?
Hmm. Do
That's
not rob the world of your gift because the world needs what you have.
wow. And that's saying something to everybody out there,
Mhm.
because the reason why we do this show is because we bring people on who are talented. It ain't necessarily have to be rich and famous, but they're
Mhm.
talented. And like she said, fear, the overcoming of fear,
Yeah.
that's what's got us here today,
Definitely. I
right?
would
Mhm.
I would never thought I'd be here. So yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
you got
Wow.
to overcome those difficulties in life, and they all over, you know. But she is amazing, Amanda. We thank you, we
Thank you.
adore you, we
Thank you.
love you, and thank you for coming on
Love
to our
you.
show. This is the All the Way Live podcast, guys. This is live,
Yeah.
so now listen, it is recorded, so make sure you guys, you can go back on our YouTube and check it out anytime you want at your leisure. But we appreciate all of you who
Yeah.
came on here tonight. She is doing her thing. Okay. I just want to, before I get off, I want to thank Amanda again. Let's give her a thunderous round of applause,
Thank
because
you.
she is just the amazing
Thank you.
person. Come on out
Thank you.
there. So we're gonna let you go now. I know it's late. You got a lot of things to do. It's Friday night live. We do this on Friday so that anybody got to get up and go to work in the morning,
That's
right?
right.
And so they got plenty of time, right? But with people with amazing talents like this, they
Mhm.
busy. They busy. They
And
busy.
hopefully when you come back, we want to hear your single. Or your album.
Yes, definitely for sure.
I might have shed some light. I might have put her back in the thing, and she might, you know,
Just a little bit. You might just like
oh,
move me in there. Just
yeah,
like
I might have put.
I got a whole bunch of stuff to
Buy
do.
every album. I buy every what they got now. MIDI, what they got? Flash drive? Okay, whatever it is.
A
I'm gonna buy them.
single. A
Yeah.
single. Get that
I
on
don't even know what they put them
Spotify.
on these days. I'll buy one, whatever it is. But Amanda, we appreciate you. Thank you for
thank
coming
y'all.
out. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you
I'm
guys
sure
so
you
much.
got I'm sure people picked up
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
coming.
information. Again, you can go to Amanda. Amanda, get one more last time. Just tell them how they can get a hold of you. I know you got 4 or 5 different ways they can do that. Just last minute, just give them.
Sure. My website is rolling down at the bottom of the screen, but you can also find me on Instagram and Facebook, Amanda Ramsey. You can find me on Threads or on Twitter as well. But I'm here. Reach out if you need somebody just to chat with or somebody to drop an encouraging word in your spirit. I'm here.
Thank you very much. We're gonna
Thank
sign off
y'all
with
so much.
Amanda Raymond. Thank you for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank y'all.
Peace
Bye.
and love. Wow, that was amazing. I
Yeah,
told y'all we got
definitely.
about 3 minutes. Let me get this. I gotta get this drawing thing going. Cause look, and I don't know how many people. Let me see. I'm gonna find out in a minute. I'm gonna get this thing. Cause you guys need to go on and subscribe. Uh, Candy, talk to them about what they need to do. I'm gonna go kind of get this drawing set up because this is happening tonight. So make sure you get in here and put in the word tablet. Tanny, tell them a little bit about us and you know you can see who's coming up next. You can bring that up if you want. You can tell them about Pamela on our next
Pamela.
show.
So yeah, so I'm sorry if y'all hear I had that little interruption earlier, but like I stated, definitely come check us out every Friday. If you have your own business, you want us to market your business, we can brand it. We can do a lot of things. Carl is real gifted. He does multiple things as well. So if you need help, getting your business out there, definitely reach out to us, see what we can do to help you as well. So definitely make sure you subscribe, and go to our Facebook page and also our Instagram. It's All the Way Live Podcast. Definitely, if you have any questions, if you want to, we want to see what kind of gift you have. Definitely, like I said, I said chime in or send us a comment or message through our page or Instagram. So definitely check us out on every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And here's Carl with the drum roll.
I mean, this is Friday Night Live,
Friday.
so
Friday.
we on every Friday, like she said, 6:30, Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Central Standard Time. Don't have a lot of interest, guys. So these are real giveaways. And so now
Yes.
here's the
Yes.
thing: I'm not going to do it until I have about 10 of them in there. Okay.
Go get somebody to go share it and tell them we're on. Like we're giving away a
I ain't
tablet.
gonna, I ain't gonna even tell y'all. I ain't gonna even tell y'all how many I got. But you need to put in this. You can see. Well, I can see in the. I know I can see the drawing and how many is in there. Ain't enough yet. So I'm waiting for a few more. We got we about 32 seconds over the hour. I'm true to my word, right? I ain't gonna not do it, but you're gonna win. Let me show where's the tablet. Let me
Yeah,
get that. Go
show
back
the
to
tablet.
just in case y'all don't
Yeah,
know.
get some of your friends to come on.
Y'all may not believe me, right? You may not believe me, but look, I'm gonna leave the paper on. Look, I left it. Look,
You gonna leave the paper on. I hope
look,
so.
the little plastic paper. It's brand new, brand new. It's gonna come. It's gonna be boxed. I'm gonna put it back in this nice wrappings. It's got the charger with it. It's got everything. Look how big this thing is. I can't even show it on the whole screen.
Yeah, I definitely need that for
I
my
gotta
grand.
back up on the screen. Now, don't get confused. They ain't gonna come with no stand and all that kind of stuff. They ain't gonna have no pen or this is
Little
just
style pen.
this is a basic tablet, right? I ain't gonna even tell you what it was made by because then you're gonna go on the internet and start looking up everything. I don't want to do that. It's a brand new. I can tell you that much. it is going to someone tonight, right? Now, if you're on here, if you're on live, you got to be present to win this. I'm going to do this in about, I don't know, about another 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes, right? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a drawing for this tablet, and you win this tablet, and it'll ship it'll come to your mail. It ain't going to cost you a dime. That's what we do here. This is All the Way Live podcast. So tell your friends, tell your mamas, your daddies, your uncles, your cousins, your brothers, cousins, uncles, sisters, brothers, mother. We want them all to come home. Hercules. Anyway.
Oh, Lord.
Bring them all on. I got some people coming on here. I put them up. You can see there are people that's coming on. We ain't got a lot of them, but we're going to do the drawing, and it's going to be live right here. Let me put it up just again, just in case, you guys don't, just in case people don't know what to do, right? And how to be in the drawing. Some of y'all probably don't know what to do, but it tells you right there. All you got to do is in the comments, type in the word tablet, right? And when you win tonight, I will, you got my email, it's right there. That's how you get a hold of me, and I'll send that tablet to you. Okay? For real. Oh, how they say it? For real, though. Anyway.
For real, though.
Before I do this drawing, let me tell you about who we got coming next week. Next week, there's a guest that Candy brought on. It's going to be awesome. August 11th.
Yeah.
Pamela Houston.
Yes, it's Pamela. Yes, Pamela Houston. She's a holistic. She came out with a book. So it's just, so many good people coming on here, just showing their talent. And I think she's going to talk about mental health as well. So, definitely stay tuned. Next Friday, this is Friday Night Live, and we'll be partying. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, we will. But we'll give away another gift. So tell, like Carl said, tell your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, your sister, and your friend.
And
So
make sure you guys go
subscribe.
We're a little over time. I'm trying to give you guys some time. Make sure you guys go over to our podcast or to our YouTube and subscribe. That's important. There's a few people on here that's still waiting because they want me to do this drawing. I get that.
That's right. I'll be waiting too.
It ain't but 8 o'clock here, but it's probably 10 o'clock, in the Midwestern, and probably midnight, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in Florida. And I don't know what time it is in China.
2:39.
Yesterday, it may be tomorrow in China, but I'm telling you, I'm going to go against my word this time, right? There's not a lot of people in the drawing, but
to make your chance better. But anyway,
it's going to make this is better than playing a lotto. I know a lot of people ain't on here tonight.
It's just 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5.
A lot of people ain't on here tonight because they're probably at Taylor Swift's concert.
She was in Denver about 3 weeks ago. 3 months or a month ago.
She here in California, and it's just it's going crazy right now. So I get that, but I'm gonna do this. Somebody asked, "What's the let's see who that? What's the email address?" This is Amanda's sister, Jackie. What's going on, Jackie? The email address. Let me put it up real quick so y'all know how to, if you win, right? This is how you get a hold of me. I'll put that up again. I'll leave that up so y'all can see. It's right there. It's Carl at ktwstudios.com. Now, if you go to ktwstudios.com, you'll see some other things that I do, but that's a different show. We won't talk about that today. But that's how you get a hold of me if you win. And we're about to do this drawing right now.
Is that the drum roll?
She got a drum roll. Let me bring it up because we got to get off of here. Let me bring it up. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, here we go. We're going to do this here. Like I said, we knew at this stuff. There's a lot going on. We knew at this stuff. So I just want to make sure that y'all can see exactly what we're doing here. This is a live drawing. You're going to see how many people are in this drawing. It's not a lot, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, if you want to get in and you want to wait, I give you 2 more seconds. But I'm about to do this drawing right now, and you're going to see who the winner is live. And when you see your name pop on there, if you're the winner, you make sure you reach out to me, and I'll make sure you get the drawing. And so here we go. Drum roll, Kenny. There it is. Drum roll, baby. There it is. There it is. We got all them people in there. Look at it. Here they go. And the winner is what? Look at that. Look at that. This is not set up. I swear to you, it's not set up. Shauna Love is our winner.
Congratulations.
Right? All she have to do, again, right there in the thing, contact me. I'll get this over to you.
It's called at ktwstudios.com.
ktwstudios.com. Y'all thought we was playing. We not. This is real deal. Again.
So the one who didn't win, make sure you come back next Friday.
This is All the Way Live podcast. Next Friday, we got yet another fantastic show for you guys. Let's see if Sean seen that comment. Let's see if she got it. She said, yep. Think she got it. She says, amen. She might just
that's right.
I'd have said the same thing. She said, thanks. Mm-hmm. Congrats to Sean. You know, a lot of people are congratulate you. That was awesome. Again, we give away stuff here on our show. That's what we do. We try to do that every Friday night. Every Friday night. Okay? So make sure you guys tell your friends, tell your mamas, tell your cousins, tell your uncles. This is All the Way Live.
Sisters.
Yes. Amanda was incredible.
Right.
And we're so glad that she was able to come on us tonight. We have some guests that even want to come back and do some stuff. Y'all missed some great shows. And we got some great ones lined up. And so we just hope that you guys continue to support us, subscribe to our page, check us out. I'm going to do some magic on here one time so you guys can see some of that if you want every now and again, but I'm not going to do it every show. That's the way you got to come on every show because you might miss it. I don't want you to miss it. Matter of fact, you don't.
It's live.
It's live. It's live. I had a guy call me the other day. He says, I seen that. I'm like, what? On that video. I'm like, what video? Well, he just went to one of my sites and saw the video. I was like, well, you come on to the show. So, well, you might see something live. But listen, we're a good 9-10 minutes past the hour. It was a great show. I thank everyone for coming. I thank everyone for supporting. This is All the Way Live podcast. And we're signing off. Peace, love, and
happiness.
And we are out.